Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? I hope you had a good week. How you been? I hope it was wonderful last week. Man, I'm late with my video. I was supposed to do this. I try to do these on Saturdays. It's now Monday night, round about 12. So it's actually s- Tuesday morning. Excuse me. I'm stuttering. It's Tuesday morning, but we getting it done, man. Shout out to you guys. How you been, man? I hope we had a productive week last week. I was busy as usual, and that's the thing too. I work a lot. I'm working two jobs right now, trying to get this portfolio built up, get some other bills behind. So I picked up a second job a few months ago, and that's keeping your boy real busy. Like I'm working about 60, 62, something like that hours every week. But yeah, I plan on doing this up until a few months. Let's just say that a few months we're gonna keep it going. We're gonna keep it going, keep it going. So I had written down some things here. It's like I'm trying to come up with principles as I'm learning this investing thing. I'm trying to come up with principles, trying to stay on top of things. Remembering, excuse me, I'm stuttering. Remembering that these stocks are portions of a real company. These are pieces of a real company. These are not pieces of paper. These are not like Pokemon cards. Sorry, these are not like some type of trinkets and some type of something that you trying to flip money. I'm trying to say it's like I'm not trying to just flip money. I'm trying to invest and I'm trying to do it for a long time, for the long term, for the rest of my life. Pretty much, I want to pass this thing along to my daughter and also help out my nieces and nephews, just family in general, just to actually move this thing along generationally, passing down these companies, passing down this knowledge, um, learning as I go, and also learning from them, learning from new people, new investors. And if we're raising our young into it, they're going to be able to spot things a lot faster. They're going to be into investing a lot faster. They're going to work their money a lot better. So let's give them a round of applause, everybody. All right. Oh, man. So I wrote down this because this month and last month, I mean, I'm still up for the year. Not by much, but I'm still up for the year. But it's been a lot of red in the market. And being a new investor, you kind of got to remember what you're doing it for. You kind of got to remember, like, okay, I can't just sell all this stuff and try to run to the new stock that's making money right now. It's really pretty much, I mean, it's Nvidia and other things, but it's kind of just Nvidia that's pulling the market right now. Even Apple's been down all year. Apple's been performing, but not terribly. Like they're losing a couple of bucks here and there, but for the most part, it's an amazing company, and that's what you got to remember. It's still an amazing company. They still have their customer base. They still people that's buying the new iPhone 15, whichever one we're on. It's still people into these tech stocks. It's just the economy right now. Things are just going in that direction. So we're trying to stay focused. We're trying to make sure we don't get scared and run off and try to take all our money out. And also with the M1 Finance, I was trying to, I guess, justify, do the math. Like for me, I think by the time I have 10,000, the $3 a month, it'll kind of add up to whatever fee it is to transfer it out. That's what I'm thinking. Like with the amount that I'm investing in the way I'm moving, and I'm trying to invest even more. I'll be at that $10,000 goal or the $10,000 in my portfolio really by next year. It's only a few months away, and $3 a month it's just not a lot of money. I feel like it's gonna be more expensive overall to transfer the money out. Now, if you were just starting, I probably wouldn't want to pay that $3 because you don't even know how to use all these features that you're probably paying for. I know I don't. So for me right now, I feel like the cost over time is gonna kind of balance out to the same thing. So I'll just give them the $3 a month. Plus, my channel's kind of centered around my portfolio, and I don't want to move things around. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna keep doing. And also, I wrote down the volatility as a part of the market, but that was going back to my point when the stocks are going down to stay consistent. Because that's the thing is like keep putting money into something that's losing, but you're not losing a bunch of money. So it's not like these stocks have dropped 50% or anything like that. It's more 5, 10, 11. I don't even think it's been nothing like 10% either. But, it's just kind of scary to just watch it just be red and going down. But it's okay. We're going to keep going. We're going to keep this thing moving. Let's get into this update for this week. All right, before I get into this update, if you're new here, my name is Jamar, and I should have been did this 4 minutes ago. My name is Jamar. This is Jamar's investing goals, and what I do here on my channel is I'm dollar cost averaging. So each week I'm putting a dollar amount. It's not a specific amount. I'm trying to keep it high right now. I want to at least put $100. But I don't want anybody that's new to this to get discouraged by anything like that. I put as low as $15 and $20 and $23 in a week to invest in these stocks and keep my portfolio going. But I come on to YouTube and I tell you guys what I'm buying, how my portfolio's going, and my goals moving forward. And right now we're going towards our $5,000 goals, our $5,000 goal, and we're almost there. Actually, we're almost there. And then the long-term goal for the year is $10,000. But right now we're moving along towards our $5,000 goal. And my name is Jamar. Again, if you're new here, that's what I'm doing. I'm coming up. I'm telling you about my stocks, what I'm buying each week, how much I've spent, and how much I spend in each company. All right, now first company this week is Eli Lilly. Now, Eli Lilly is an American pharmaceutical company headquartered in Indianapolis, Indiana, with offices in 18 countries. They got a market cap of $739 billion. Oh my gosh. And at the time, the share price was $756.56. And we spent $8.15. We just building this thing up over time. And we're going to take our time. Let's go. All right, now next purchase this week was none other than Apple. Let me get a little info on Apple for you guys. All right, now Apple is a $1 trillion company. Apple is a $2.660 trillion company. It's an American and multinational corporation and technology company headquartered in Cupertino, California, in Silicon Valley. Oh my gosh. And at the time, the share price was, the share price was $168.76. And we spent $12 this week on Apple. Right, not too shabby, not too shabby. And our next purchase this week was Coke Consolidated Inc. Let's get their share, their market cap. Excuse me. Hold on. Go back. And I'm just looking down at the computer. I'm not looking up at my phone or anything. Y'all work with me. Not that Coke. Why did I delete all that out? All right, excuse me for a second while I try to. See, the thing is, it brought up the KO share price. All right, so Coke has a market cap of $7.292 billion, and it's headquartered in Charlotte, North Carolina, the largest independent Coca-Cola bottler in the United States. And at the time, the share price was $830.96, and we spent $15. I'm actually doing pretty well with Coke as far as an investment. And in January, they gave out a huge dividend. It was about $14, I believe. I got about $7 because I had about a half a share, which is one of the biggest dividends I received from this portfolio here. And our next investment is QQQ, Invesco QQQ Trust. It's an ETF. It holds the top 100 NASDAQ tech companies inside of it. The current price is $440.60. At the time, the share price was $439.40, and we spent $15. And that's another one that's been performing okay inside of my portfolio. Now, this week, so this was $50.15 that I invested, and that would have been last week. I'm sorry, and that was on like a Tuesday. So Friday I invested another 200. That's what gave me the 250 for the week, and that got me 2 buys. Excuse me, I'm clicking on the wrong thing. All right. So I actually got Invesco QQQ twice. Because I put it on auto purchase, I believe it's called, on M1 Finance. So sometimes I'll use that. Sometimes I'll go in and manually change it because I might want to spread my money a little bit more. But since I had already invested a little bit earlier in the week, I let it just be on auto invest or whatever. So with the percentages I have allocated, it decided to purchase more QQQ. And I just went over QQQ's a NASDAQ top 100 ETF. So this time I spent $9.84, and the share price was $436.26. And our last and final purchase this week. Let me go ahead and let me close my mouth. Right. And our final purchase this week was NVIDIA. NVIDIA is a corporation, is an American multinational corporation and technology company headquartered in Santa Clara, Santa Clara, California. That's what I get for trying to have an accent right there. Oh man, their market cap is $2.18 trillion. All right, at the time, the share price was $862.24, and we spent $190.19. So we just got into NVIDIA last month. So what M1 Finance is trying to do is get NVIDIA built up to the percentage size that I have allocated inside of my portfolio, because you kind of make it into a pie. And they've been trying, every time I put money in, it's pretty much put all of it in NVIDIA, but I wanted to spread it out through these weeks. But since I had already invested a little bit earlier in the week, I let it go ahead and pretty much take most of the money and invest in NVIDIA. All right, so let's get into these breakdown, I guess, update for the week of how much I've invested totally and how my portfolio's going. So as for the week, we are down $3.72, which is 0.10%. And for the month, we're up $5.41, which is 0.15%. And year to date, we're up $124.59, which is 4.23%. We got a total investment of $3,968.48. So yes, you guys were nearly to that $5,000 goal, that $5,000 short-term goal that we have for the year, which puts us closer to our $10,000 goal. That's our long-term goal over the next, let's say, 8-9 months. But before then, we got to hit this 5,000. We're almost there. All right, you guys, that was my update for the week. Again, this is Jamar's Investing Goals. I hope you guys be following me along. I hope you check it out next week, and we see how this portfolio grows over time, week by week, and we'll do it together. And I hope you guys get your investment, get your savings and investing goals started. Whatever your new goals are, get them started and let's go. Man, y'all have a good one. Peace.